Just that nothing changes. Just like I said, makes the QB room all that much better. Another great resource for me, a guy that's played in this offense, a guy that's done it, who's played a lot of ball. So for me, it's, just I'm going to use it. My mindset on it is just Jimmy's going to be a huge resource for me, as he always has been since draft day.
You do have a guy who started a lot of games on this team, won a lot of big games. People are going to be looking to him if there's a couple bad series. I'm sure you understand that. Does that put some more pressure on you?
No. For me, I'm worried about what the guys in the locker room think, what I think, what the coaches think, what the guys in this organization think. Outside of that, I know, there's Jimmy, there's Trey, there's all that. But this is going to be a collaborative group, and I know Jimmy's going to have my back through it all.
Yeah, he may have your back for now, but he may be sticking a knife in it when he gets the opportunity to do so. Look, this is the ultimate meritocracy, and it doesn't matter what the people on the outside say. He's right, but it does matter what the people on the inside say. And we know the guys in the locker room love Jimmy Garoppolo. They love him. And now he's back, and you got guys like George Kittle and Deebo Samuel that are thinking, what's going on here? And I remember hearing Ron Jaworski, Peter, explain this years ago when he was working for ESPN. When you are a quarterback and you've got a guy who is hovering, who is there, who is ready, you do tend to maybe take a little longer in making your decision. You want to get it right. You hold the ball a little bit too tightly because you think the next mistake is the last mistake. And that freedom, the point you were making, if you're truly the guy and the backup is just there to fully and completely support you and never threaten you, you go out and you play freely. You play with a degree of discretion and liberty because you're not worried about making mistakes. When you got Jimmy Garoppolo there, all of a sudden you're a little more worried about making mistakes. All of a sudden you're a little more concerned about doing something that maybe the coach doesn't like. And that's why I think Garoppolo's there. Kyle Shanahan can twist it and spin it however he wants. He's concerned that Trey Lance isn't the guy. So he's willing to undermine Trey Lance by having Garoppolo there, because if Lance isn't the guy, they're going to pivot to Garoppolo. That to me is obvious and it's clear. And that's why I say at the end of the day, we're going to find out what Trey Lance has, because now he's going to have to operate with even a higher degree of pressure in week one than maybe he would have in a key November or December game. I mean, it's going to force him. It's going to be the Trey Lance career accelerator. We're going to find out, and it may not be fair, but it is what it is. We're going to find out what this guy has, because he suddenly doesn't have the full opportunity that we thought he did to take 2022 and develop or not into the best quarterback he can be.
Look, Mike, all you have to do is to go back to the words of Kyle Shanahan of 2.5 weeks ago. When he says basically what sucks is Trey Lance not really having the time to make the mistakes that a young quarterback needs to make. Okay, but I will just say this. It's a lot easier if in week 3 of this season, he starts the game 0 for 8, and Trey Lance does, and the backup is Nate Sudfeld. It's a lot easier to say, we're going through the growing pains with Trey. It's a lot easier in that position to say that than to say, we got Jimmy Garoppolo on the bench. We got to win this game. Trey, take a seat for now. Jimmy, come on. You're my relief pitcher. You're my Raleigh Fingers. You're my Mariano Rivera. Get here and win this game. It's just natural. It's just natural. The hook will be quicker. And so that is the thing you have to worry about. If I am trying to worry about developing a young quarterback, I think those are the kind of things you have to be concerned with.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.